So, welcome to the first in a series of Teachappy video interviews where I speak to experts from the fields of positive psychology, well-being and neuroscience who have been a big influence and source of inspiration for my forthcoming book, Well-being in the Primary Classroom, A Practical Guide to Teaching Happiness, which is out later this year. My book and this series aim to uncover what it is that actually contributes to human happiness and to discover practical ways for teachers and children to lead happier lives. I'm excited today to have a very special guest, psychologist Dr. Rick Hanson. Rick Hanson is a senior fellow at the Greater Good Science Center at Berkeley University. He's also a New York Times bestselling author of books including Hardwiring Happiness and The Buddha's Brain. His newest book, Resilient, is out on the 27th of March, and I'm delighted to have you join me today, Rick. Thank you so much for giving up your time.
Adrian, it's a pleasure. Hello.
So my first question, Rick, is on a topic you've written about a lot, but perhaps maybe teachers aren't so aware of. And it's the idea that psychologists have shown that our brains have an inbuilt negativity bias, which can sometimes kind of get in the way of our happiness. But what exactly is the negativity bias and why do we have it?
Yeah, I think just about everybody, including teachers, has a sense of the fact that as you go through the day, the positive moments tend to slide right over you, but the negative ones tend to stick. And there's a lot of research about the brain's evolved negativity bias. I say it's like having a brain that's Velcro for the bad, but Teflon for the good. Mm-hmm. So a child, let's say, going through a day, will have all kinds of little successes, but will sort of obsess about that one failure, or maybe have lots of positive interactions with other kids, but then the one weird interaction with a kid on the playground or in the classroom really tends to stick. So the reason for that is that our ancestors, as the nervous system evolved, needed to both avoid sticks, quote unquote, like predators, and they needed to get carrots, quote unquote, like food. But the difference is this: if you fail to get a carrot today, you're going to have a chance at one tomorrow. But if you fail to avoid the stick today, whack, no more carrots forever. Mm-hmm. And I find from a practical standpoint, as someone who's spent a lot of time in schools, I worked with a lot of children, I've been in a lot of classrooms, not as a classroom teacher, but as a school psychologist and a psychologist in general. And one thing I've really seen is that kids get the negativity bias. They understand it. And it's a really useful piece of information for them. Okay. So to summarize, what to do about it is to do things like you explore in your own excellent work, which is tilt deliberately toward noticing good things, factual, authentic good things, usually small good things. And then when you notice them out in the world or in yourself or with other people, take a breath or two or three to dwell on them. Savor them, enjoy them, stay with it. If you have a new idea, help it sink in. If you have a sense of strength in your body, let it sink in. If you feel connected with your friend, your grandmother, your cat, let it sink in. And in so doing, by tilting in that way, you just level the playing field. Because Mother Nature is tilted toward short-term survival, but really against long-term quality of life, long-term positive relationships, and long-term physical health and longevity.